18 years ago, our nation was attacked by Al-Qaeda, radical Islamic terrorists. This is something that is commonly known, but the reality is we still don't fully know whether or not they were aided by the Saudi government, enabling them to successfully carry out this attack on our nation. Thousands lost their lives on that day. We honor the memory of every single one of them. Those who were just getting to work that morning, children who were getting dropped off at daycare, first responders who rushed into those crumbling towers to save lives, and the first responders who have been lost since. Never, ever will we forget the heroes who sacrificed their lives to save others, and we will always honor the memory of those who were killed on that terrible day. The families who are here with us today are now and forever an enduring reminder of all that was lost on 9/11. And we remember back after September 11th, President Bush stood in the rubble of the Twin Towers and said that we would never forget, that we would seek out and destroy those responsible. His rallying cry, every nation in every region now has a decision to make. You are either with us or you are with the terrorists. Because of what happened on that day, like so many Americans, I made a decision to answer the call to serve, to use my life to defend the safety and security of the American people, proud to wear the uniform of our country. I was determined to defeat and destroy the evil that visited us on September 11th. The safety and security of the American people is exactly why we are gathered here today. Families who lost their loved ones want the truth. And they deserve the truth. They want answers. They deserve answers. The American people deserve to know exactly what happened and who was behind it. Now, 15 out of the 19 attackers were Saudi citizens. And there are still, even as we are approaching 20 years after this attack took place, there are still ongoing questions as to whether the Saudi government or personnel within their government were involved in any way with this attack, how they aided the attackers. There's been an investigation into this question, but to date, those findings are being kept hidden from these families who are gathered here today and from the American people. This is absolutely unacceptable. I'm calling on the Trump administration and the FBI to release the findings of their investigation into the Saudi government's involvement in the attacks on 9/11. Today, I'm reintroducing a resolution that was introduced in the last Congress, HRES 663, reintroducing this resolution to require the FBI and intelligence agencies to release this important information to the American people. Not a highly redacted version of this information that makes no sense, but a declassified version that actually speaks to the truth of what led to that attack on 9/11. We are 18 years removed from this terrible crime, and the victims of this crime, the families who are here today, the American people deserve all of the evidence to fully come to light. Thousands of veterans, my brothers and sisters in uniform, have sacrificed blood, lives, and limbs. And the American people have sacrificed trillions of our taxpayer dollars to bring justice to these killers. We are gathered here today, standing as fellow Americans, calling on our government to finally bring everyone responsible for this attack to justice. Thank you.